Okay, you guys, be ready. I don't want to miss this shot. We're only going to do one take. Okay, strap in, Colt. We're ready for the take. Quiet on the set. Settle down. This is a take. A&B cameras, get ready. Okay, we're all set. You're on, Colt. Action!
I could have done better myself.
Hope you okay? That was a great stunt.
Just a little headache. Nothing that a trip to the mountains this weekend won't cure, though.
Boy, that's for sure. I can't wait. Two buddies pitted against Mother Nature. She throws her best shot at us, men in the wilderness.
Howie, for Pete's sake, you're going fishing.
Fishing trips can be tough. Didn't you see Deliverance?
What's the big deal about this plane, anyway?
Two guards, Mr. Dymond.
As we expected, no one.
Stop that truck! Hey, hold it! Get those guys! Get in the plane. Start it up. Hold it! That's government property! Stop or we'll shoot! Hold it right there!
What do you want?
Did I wake you? I'm sorry. Colt, I have a problem.
Terry, you always have a problem, and it seems to always occur, I've noticed, when I'm either asleep, going fishing, or have a date.
Would I call you this early if I didn't have a really big problem?
Yeah, well, you see, it's the weekend, and I'm not taking orders for problems until Monday. Good night, Terry.
Don't hang up. This pays 15. Hello?
15 what?
$15,000, dear.
What the heck they gotta do, capture King Kong?
No, not quite. I posted bail of $100,000 for a character named, believe it or not, Scar Dymond. $50,000 plus $50,000 for his past offenses. I don't know. Don't ask me why. It seemed like a good risk at the time. What he did was he illegally flew a World War II bomber into the United States.
Loaded with drugs, I bet.
No, that was the strange thing. It was completely clean. Since he had the title, I took the plane as collateral, and I bailed him out, and he promptly jumped.
Well, look, you got the plane, you got clear title. Why don't you just sell it?
Well, that's the problem. You see, he escaped in the plane.
That's a problem.
Yes, well, it gets worse. I spoke to your friend in the Treasury Department, George Stewart. He said the plane was stolen in San Diego last year. And the title is a forgery, so even if I get the plane back, it doesn't help. Colt, you've got to get to Bond or I'm out of business.
One of the Border Patrol's planes picked him up visually off the Gulf of Mexico.
Followed them all the way in. They never had a chance to make a drop. It was just plain luck we even saw them.
What about radar? You can't tell me that just anybody can fly an airplane into the States undetected.
Well, that plane is equipped to beat our radar systems. It has the same technology as the stealth bomber. It was built by Cranford Industries for the Pentagon.
Visible to radar, no payload. That should keep you busy.
Everybody from the Pentagon to the Coast Guard was interested in the Molly Sue. Unfortunately, before my boys were notified that Dymond was in custody, your friend Miss Michaels bailed him out, and he took his toys and went home.
He flew an empty plane in and out just to prove he could do it. Doesn't that sound like a test run?
Could be. Do yourself a favor. Skip this one. You're in too deep.
George, Terry Michaels is more than a sometime employer. She's a friend. I have to help her this time no matter what.
Okay, Colt. But don't say I didn't warn you.
That's understood. Now, where is he?
Panama.
Panama City. Home base for your friend Dymond. We really know how to pick 'em.
Well, Colt, don't you need me?
Sure, I need you, sweetheart. Who's going to feed the horses? Besides, I need you to cover for me for that stunt next Thursday.
Oh. Well, why don't you let Howie stay and I'll go?
Because when I was at Iowa State, I specialized in Latin American studies. I understand the Panamanian mind.
Yes, Howie. You demonstrated your understanding of the foreign mind our last trip. Remember, on the plane, before Arabs got in the aisle and started kneeling? You freaked out and started yelling, hijack, hijack.
Come on, Jody. How was I supposed to know it was noon and they were aiming towards Mecca?
Colt, isn't there some other way?
Stewart believes Dymond is operating out of an abandoned airstrip left over from World War II.
Well, how do you plan to get him out of the country?
Don't worry, Terry. We've got a plan. We've always got a plan.
Oh, you do? Well, what is it?
Go ahead, tell her, Colt.
Oh, no, kid. Lay it on her. Go ahead.
Colt.
Now, Terry, we can't come back through normal channels because of Dymond's influence with local authorities. So I contacted an old friend of mine, a pilot down in Mexico.
And?
Well, he's going to fly down and meet us, and then we'll do the old snatch and fly.
Colt, you know how to fly. Why'd you have to hire another pilot?
Well, because he knows Panama like the back of his hand.
Well, what pilot do we know in Mexico?
Ace Cochran, last of the Eagles, except he was born in the wrong decade.
You don't mean the Ace Cochran, the guy you've been telling me about for all these years? The man who flew from Memphis to Dallas upside down?
That's the one. Last time I saw him, we were filming The Great Waldo Pepper with Redford. He got drunk and bet the crew he could knock Redford's hat off with the wheel of his biplane.
Did he do it?
Well, I tell you what, he would have if Redford hadn't bit the dirt.
Colt, did you know that Henry Morgan the pirate sacked old Panama City in 1671? That's Cornell one semester Latin history.
Yeah, and he told the townspeople, I come not hither to hear lamentation and cries, but to seek money. He then burnt the city to the ground, left with 175 mules loaded with loot. National Geographic's 1-year subscription.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm Michael Wadsworth. I'm the owner of this establishment. You must be the Americans, Sievers and Munson.
I'm Colt Sievers. How do you do? Howie Munson.
Hi, how do you do? Morris, the best rooms available for our American guests.
Thank you, Mr. Wadsworth.
Oh, please. My name is Michael. We're quite informal in this part of the country. Perhaps you'd like to go and unpack and then come down and join me for a drink.
That sounds good. Can you give us 30 minutes?
Excellent.
One more thing. We're supposed to meet a friend of ours, Ace Cochran.
Are friends of Mr. Cochran?
Yeah, great friends.
Then I shall require a deposit of $1,000 for your stay.
Did I say something wrong, Colt?
Ace Cochran's been here already, huh?
He has. Why do you think we're still clearing up the debris?
Where is he?
Where he should be. I've had him arrested.
How much are the damages?
$543. Mostly furniture and glass.
Paying for the damages, kid, and the deposit.
How very kind. On second thoughts, just the damages will do. I'm sure you gentlemen are gentlemen.
Thank you. Let's go spring Ace.
I'll have your bag sent up to the room.
Muchas gracias, senor. It was an enjoyable visit, but you might tell the chef that the Chateaubriand was slightly overcooked.
Your next day will be longer.
Ace!
Colt Seavers, you old son of a gun! It's great to see you.
That's glad to see me.
You remember that dark-haired lady in Canada? You stole her from me.
Come on, that was 8 years ago. You can have her back. She lives in North Dakota, got 4 kids. I get a card at Christmas.
Man.
Hey, meet my cousin and partner, Howie Munson. Howie?
Say hello, son. You can stand up, can't you? You didn't get hurt, did you?
Yeah.
By the way, we're looking for a man named Dymond, a big guy with a scar. Name ring a bell?
I don't think so. But if you tell me why you're looking for him, perhaps I could check with my sources.
Hey, he's an old friend. Vietnam. If anything turns up, we're at the Eden Hotel. Come on, kid.
Are you sure it's safe for me to come back here?
Don't worry, Ace. Colt squared it for you.
Thanks, Colt. Hi, Mr. Wadsworth. How are you? I see. Yes, I'm fine, too. You know, man, I'm trying to get a little sleep.
Did you leave the door open?
If you're not room service, you're dead. Well, well, the Boy Scouts have arrived. Or is it the Cub Scouts? Seavers and Munson.
Well, since you know us, call us victims.
Kay Faulkner was right. You two are a boring act.
Kay Faulkner. So much for mercy and justice. Who are you?
Stacy Baker. I'm an insurance investigator.
You work with Kay Faulkner?
Work for her. She hired me, trained me, and assigned me. She's been promoted.
Oh, no. A world full of little Kay Faulkner clones, huh? What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. Just seeing the sights.
And coincidentally, you ended up as a next-door neighbor.
If you believe that, she's got a canal to sell you.
Would you mind pointing that water pistol in another direction?
Oh, of course. I hate a messy room.
You're a good person.
So, who are you two after this time? Some little old lady who cheated at bingo?
Oh, that's very funny. It just so happens that Colt and I are down here because we have an interest in the history of Panama. And if every American took the time to learn about their neighbors, our relations with the rest of the world would be a heck of a lot better.
That's right. You tell her, kid.
What's this? Something the cat drug up?
Just the tour guide, mademoiselle. You're sort of splendid. Maybe we could have a drink after.
Sure. If I can't make it, start without me. Now back up, Jack.
You're kind of high-spirited, aren't you?
Excuse me, I have to get dressed.
I think she likes me.
Must have been the scarf.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Ah, Mr. Cochran. Shall I telephone the police now or wait for the damage?
Michael, I'm sorry about the last time I was here. My behavior was not the best, and I'm ashamed.
I'm afraid I find it very hard to believe.
Michael, that was my best apologetic tone. You're gonna have to buy me a couple of drinks if you want tears.
Very well, please sit down. I believe you've already met Mr. Baker.
Yes. Yes, the welcome wagon lady.
Now, Seavers, repress your instincts. We mustn't be tacky.
Well, I'm afraid we'll have a language barrier.
Wonderful. A little conflict to relieve the boredom. Have a glass of wine, Mr. Seavers. What endeavors are you gentlemen engaged upon?
We're stuntmen. In the movies.
Among other things.
Stuntmen? Falling off buildings, being run over by motorcars, that sort of thing? Jolly good.
Seavers, would you tell your smelly friend with the stupid grin to quit staring at me? Besides, I hardly think you're here on a movie.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I didn't think you were honest enough to admit anything.
You see, Howie's an amateur archaeologist, and he's here to study the ruins.
You know, even with your caveman intelligence, you should be able to come up with a better story than that. We know why you're here. Your little friend Terry Michaels sent you after one Scar Dybond.
Miss Stacy, you're a ravishing beauty.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Even if we were after someone, what's your interest?
Absolutely none.
She's lying.
Look, I don't care about Dybond. However, I am interested in the plane that he escaped in, the Molly Sue.
Why? You flew in on a broom.
Because, my dear boys, it was stolen from Cranford Industries, insured by one of the companies that I work for. Now, look, Colt, don't you think it might be to our benefit to work together?
Howie, I smell cheese. Look for the trap.
Reminds me of the time her boss double-crossed us down in Mexico.
Think business, not history. If you help me find the Molly Sue, I will cover Terry Michaels' bond forfeiture, plus a $25,000 fee to you.
I'm gonna have a real drink at the bar. I'm tired of the sissy stuff. Miss Stacy, can I get you anything?
No, stupid. Look, if you can find him, I can find the plane.
Not so fast, not so fast. I don't remember saying we were interested.
Oh, come on, Seavers, of course you are. Say yes to this and everybody profits. Everybody wins.
Just how much is a B-25 worth to you?
Cranford Industries is an electronics firm that does all kinds of research. The Molly Sue had over $2 million worth of test gear in it, including anti-radar and radar avoidance equipment.
It might be easier to steal the plane than to take the bond by force.
Yeah, we certainly could use the money.
Good, then we've got a deal. We grab the plane and we fly it 2,000 miles back to L.A.
Well, the first thing we got to do is find it. And then guess who's going to fly it out?
Your idiot friend, Ace Cochran. So, you got a deal?
Nope. We'll talk in the morning. We just might be interested.
Well, you see, there's only one problem, Torres. I don't know these people. I was never in Vietnam.
All I know is that they are asking a lot of questions.
Have you turned up anything about them?
Only that they are from Los Angeles. They are staying at the Eden Hotel. They are familiar with an American lady named Baker, who is also staying at the same hotel.
Maybe they're friendly, sir. Well, I've been a lot of places and I've done a lot of things, and no friend has ever traveled 2,000 miles to look me up. Now, the last load leaves in 2 days. I don't want them nosing around. $3 million is a lot of money. I want them out of the way.
Permanently?
Tonight.
I'm sorry. You misunderstood. I merely said that I hoped your mother crawled out from under the house and bit you when you got home.
Hey, Snow!
Get your friend out of here, or I'll kill him with my bare hands.
Michael, calm down. It's bad for the...
I mean it. I'll kill him.
Please, come on. It's safer outside. Thanks. I'm gonna give you a gift certificate for the Dale Carnegie course.
I am charming, aren't I?
That's them. Fire! get out of here.
What do you mean, not serious? These people tried to kill us.
That is your opinion, Mr. Severs. It has been my experience that if someone wants to kill someone in Panama City, they most often succeed. This has been just a mere warning, no doubt.
A warning to stay away from a certain party named Dymond, no doubt.
How would I know? How would I know, Mr. Severs? We all have skeletons in our closets. Perhaps yours are beginning to haunt you now.
Big help, Commander.
I just do my job. No more, no less.
Yes, your level of cooperation so far is heartwarming. You know, it looks like we're running out of time, Ace. You better grab Dymond and get out of here before his people get us.
If we can find a B-25, we can find a bond.
Yeah, but where are you going to hide a plane that size around here anyway?
I don't know. There's a lot of old abandoned airstrips in this area for the B-25. I think I'd try that strip north of town. It's kind of overgrown, but it's got the longest runway. Also, I heard about an old military strip 3 miles east of here.
Where's your plane?
It's in La Chorrera. I'm here in my Jeep, and they don't like to be separated. The parts are interchangeable.
All right, in the morning, I'm going to get you to your plane. And I want you and Howie to cover that strip north of here. I'm going to hang around town, ask a few questions, and send a wire to Terry.
Can you make a deal with Stacy?
Yeah, just for a while. In the meantime, I want to develop a more solid plan. Is that Jeep of yours running now?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to need it. You take the plane and meet me at that military strip, the old one, 10 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Let's go, kid.
Something.
That's no longer a concern. In a few minutes, they'll all be dead.
As long as your boys in the militia show up like you promised, they will show up, won't they? You blew it the last time. You're not going to fail again, are you?
I paid them the money.
Well, if you cross me, you'll have something more than the money to worry about. Cochran's plane is here. Where are your choppers?
There they are, right on time. Ace, they're shooting at Colt! Come on, Colt! Run! Hurry, Colt! Hurry! Come on!
tell you to. Pull on the lever next to the joystick.
What is that? Smoke spray!
Hang on, Colt! The first step's a killer!
What do you call the other ones?
Michael?
Oh.
Thank you for giving me some of your time.
Oh, never too busy to talk to pretty ladies.
No, I'm sure you're not. I'd like to ask a favor of you.
For a lovely lady like you, anything at all.
Good. I'd like you to arrange a meeting between myself and Mr. Dymond for tonight.
And what makes you think that I should know such a person? What did you say his name was? James Bond?
Michael, I have a feeling that you know everyone in Panama City.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
I am telling you that it is worth $2,500 cash if you can arrange this meeting. I'm sorry about your trouble, Colt. That's a terrible thing. Even though I hardly know you, I would have been very upset had you been hurt this morning.
Really?
Really?
You still want to make a deal on the Molly Sue?
No, I don't think so. No, it's too dangerous. I wouldn't want to put you and Howie into any more danger, so I'm leaving.
You know, you're amazing. You got more twists and turns than a bent corkscrew.
Hello, Miss Stacy.
This guy is like gum stuck to my shoes.
Colt, we got the Jeep back for you. Ace, I can feel the G-forces pushing through my body. From now on, it's naps on roller coasters.
Kid, there are no G-forces at 120 miles per hour. It must have been your stomach flipping.
Are you kidding? This baby's cast iron, approaching stainless steel.
It was great. Like the good days in the Belgian Congo. Colt, you remember old Barney?
Yeah, he's the guy who used to jump out airplanes without a parachute, you remember?
Yeah, that's him.
Ace, he jumped one time too many.
Oh.
Stacy here says she's leaving Panama. Says this one's a little too tough for her.
I guess I'll have to give the information to the insurance company. They're gonna have to pay the claim.
I don't believe her, Colt.
Well, Colt, bon voyage and ta-ta. I must go pack. Pluck my eyebrows, stuff like that. Sorry the deal didn't work out. Next time, perhaps.
Sure. Let's try Paris in the spring.
But, Miss Stacy, what about us?
Ace, do me a favor.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Drop dead.
Well, I think I'll get the hay. Get an early start in the morning.
Yeah, if it's all the same with you, I'm going to share a cup of warmth with my friend Michael over here.
Good night.
Good night. I know why they call you Ace now. You're the best.
True. Michael, did I ever tell you about the time I was shot down by my own men?
No, but I'm not in the least surprised.
Colt?
Good evening, Miss Baker. Mr. Wadsworth said you wanted to see me.
What are you doing in Seaver's room?
I like to check things out in case I'm walking into a trap. A man in my position can't be too cautious. Okay?
Colt, look out!
Fancy meeting you here. Careful with that thing.
Shall we continue our talk in the next room? Sorry, gentlemen. Mr. Dymond and I have business to conduct. His prices are better than yours.
That woman would mess up the moving parts of a rock.
We understand you have a Mr. Sievers registered here. We would like to see him immediately.
It's very important that you cooperate.
It would be in your best interest to bring him to us.
Torres and his men are looking for you.
Why?
They claim that Miss Baker has been kidnapped and that you two have something to do with it.
What? That'll never hold up in court. She purposely went with Dymond.
Well, things rarely get as far as the courts down here, but, well, a reward has been offered for you both, no matter in what condition.
Is that sort of like dead or alive?
Literally translated. Meanwhile, Torres' men are swarming around down there in the street. No doubt they'll be here at any minute.
We seem to have worn our welcome out in this garden spot. Finding Dymond and the Molly Sue may be our only way out of here.
Perhaps I could stall them for a few minutes.
I hate to question motives, Michael, but why in the hell would you do that?
Might I suggest, money, Mr. Sievers? It's a flaw in my continental charm. Perhaps a sum equal to the $2,500 of the reward?
Give him the money, kid.
Why?
As a gesture of friendship, I won't count it. Anybody call a yellow cab?
Make sure all right. Let's go.
The loaded B-25 could take off. Guy over in La Terrera told me about it. Damn it. They don't make them like they used to. You rotten bag of surplus.
If we don't have a stroke, can we help?
Yeah. You can talk to it and I'll fix it again. Look, why don't you guys go ahead? I'll catch up with you. It's right over there.
All right, we'll check it out. We're not back in 30 minutes. You come get it.
Yeah, you better take a drink with you. I'm gonna be here at least 30 minutes.
I'll get it.
There it is, Colt. The Molly Sue.
Looks like we finally found the right address.
Yeah, busy neighborhood.
It looks like they're loading up. Let's duck in here.
Colt, it smells funny in here. Sort of dank.
Yeah, well, let's see what these guys are peddling.
Must be worth a fortune. It looks like real buried treasure. These things must be hundreds of years old. How'd they get here? They're national treasures.
Oh, my God.
What did you do that for?
Do what?
Pull out the match.
I saw something I didn't want to see. Do you think they celebrate Halloween down here on a different day, Colt?
Well, now we know what they do for a living.
We do?
Yeah, the artifacts. The grave robbers.
Oh.
Wow.
Pop the Inca and Aztecs. Well, we better get out of here before they come back for another load.
Yeah.
Would you mind taking me?
Looks like our Miss Muffet here got confused. Got her tail feathers plucked instead of her eyebrows.
Very funny.
I suppose your friends double-crossed you, huh?
Dymond was ready to make a deal. All I had to do was come up with $25,000, and I could take possession.
So that's why you were so eager to leave last night.
Yes, Severs. I was supposed to meet him at 10 o'clock. I went up a little early and surprised him in your room.
And you thought you'd make him forget about smuggling the artifacts to the U.S.
Actually, he was going to fly them in and abandon the plane in the U.S. I wasn't going to ask about cargo. Anyway, he said it was his last load.
Well, that's our girl, no scruples.
Yeah.
No, wait, not so fast, Howie. Maybe we can get our little Miss Baker here to fill us in on a little more details on the deal she was going to offer it. You know, the one you welched on yesterday?
Severs, the details are we are all going to be killed very shortly unless you cut me loose and get us all out of here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, sure nice seeing you, Miss Baker. Let's go, Howie.
All right, okay. Look, they have already relieved me of my money. If you help me get the plane back, I will give you $25,000.
$28,000. Into Wadsworth already for $2,500. And cover Terry's losses.
No, that's too much.
You're right. It's very unfair of me. Well, have a nice day, Miss Baker.
Wait, don't leave. All right. It's a deal.
Colt, your powers of persuasion never cease to amaze me, especially with smugglers.
An almost smuggler. At least I'm not a grave robber. Dymond's the one who robs the graves and uses Panama as a clearinghouse to get all his stuff back in the other countries. Everything from gold coins to pottery.
The flight to the U.S. in an empty plane was a test run.
Perhaps I could answer that for you. I'd appreciate if you'd come in here. Help greet our guests. That was a test run, by the way. We thought we'd learn how to operate that anti-detection radar system. And we weren't sure enough to risk carrying several $1 million worth of Indian artifacts. A wise decision on our part. Where's your friend Cochran?
Mr. Severs, how nice to see you again.
Hell, I've always loved Central America. How about lunch on Wednesday?
It's too bad for all of you that you had to interfere with our little business venture.
It is also too bad that you and your friend murdered this pretty young lady, and I had to kill both of you while trying to bring you to justice.
Under the circumstances, that story may play well in Peoria, but personally, I'm not very fond of it.
It's a man with a sense of humor. I like that.
You liked it?
Don't worry, Miss Stacy, I'll take it.
Let's go. I got more ammo.
We'll save it for World War III.
I love you. After them.
You smoke cigars?
Ace, you're weird!
the cockpit. I'll tie him to the side rails. Go.
Get this crate started. I'll hold them off. Get in.
It's been 30 years since I flew a B-25.
Hey, should we reminisce tomorrow?
My mother wore this. I only wear it on special occasions.
Oh, come on, let's go! Hurry up!
Not bad for an old man, huh?
Not bad at all, Captain.
How about that drink, Miss Stacy?
You got it, Ace. Your place or mine.
Hot damn it! You were right about one thing. She did come around. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sky.
You brought me back my plane. Thank you.
No, the U.S. government gets the plane. I brought you back to Bond.
Thank you.
How about some hugs for me, Terry?
Oh, you even get kisses.
Colt, this is my kind of woman. Darling, darling. How good to see you. You know, we'll make a perfect match, and your place will be fine.
I'm sorry, my apartment doesn't allow anything bigger than cats. Take him, please. He's yours. Oh, no. Hey, I wouldn't want to break the two of you up. You keep him. Don't do me any favors.
Girls,
Colt, let him fight it out. I'll take the loser.